Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Whitney and this is Witchery Beauty, and I am so excited because today we're going to be playing with the new Urban Decay Hydromaniac foundation. So if you want to see my thoughts and how we created this base, just keep on watching and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button before you leave and leave me a comment below letting me know if you have tested this foundation, and if you have, what do you think about it? And we will jump right in. Okay, so I love freaking foundation reviews. I'm so excited. So I got my hands on the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. How good is that freaking name? Honestly, that just makes me want to put this all over my face, which is what we are going to do. So it says medium coverage, up to 24 hours wear, kombucha filtrate, no idea what that is, and marula oil, which is amazing. I use a marula oil every morning and every night when I'm doing my skincare. So it says 24-hour hydration, 24-hour glow, dewy, juicy finish. That is what we all want in our lives. Up to 24 hours wear. We are not going to test that because it's a long time to have foundation on my face. And it is a vegan formula. So I got mine in the shade Light 30. Gonna open it up. It says the thirst is real. I love the details in this packaging. I feel like details like this in packaging, just, they're so good. Oh, and all the way down it has like the water. I love this. So I'm gonna give that a nice shake. This is what the actual packaging looks like. Very pretty. This packaging is very, very pretty. I think this is my favorite packaging foundation wise from Urban Decay. I have the All Nighter, I think, or something like that. It's also very pretty, but I really like this one. It has a just little squeeze tube, and let's check the website really quick and see if they have any tips on how you are supposed to apply this, because it does not have any on the packaging. Okay, so it says apply the formulas with your fingers and blend outwards from the center of your face to build up desired coverage. For extra coverage, add more product and diffuse with a brush. A little goes a long way. Okay. So I don't love using my fingers, but we're going to try that on one side just for the sake of this video. So I'm going to, oh, I almost forgot to prime and you guys were just going to let me forget. Go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. Now we're going to go in with the Hydromaniac on this side. This might be a little bit light for me. This might be a little bit light, which is fine because we'll be able to bronze it up and such. It'll be fine. I hate applying foundation with my fingers. I think it feels so disgusting. Okay, I'm just gonna stop there because I don't even like the way it looks with my fingers. It's, I don't know if you can see, yeah, look how bad that looks. Like it's not pressing into my pores or anything at all. And I absolutely hate that. So I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna go in with my damp clean sponge. it's still having a rough time around this area, just trying to stick. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a little bit more and just take that down my neck because this shade is definitely too light for me. But maybe not. Yeah, no, it's definitely too light. Okay, so here we are on one side. I'm not gonna lie, I had some issues with it right here, but now that I have it like pressed in and stuff, this looks really freaking pretty. I would not call it, it's not medium coverage. It's light coverage. And I build it up a little bit and I put like another layer on after I applied it with my fingers, and it is light coverage. I wouldn't call it medium at all, but for the sake of trying, you know, I'm trying real hard if I do this. I'm gonna grab a brush, a foundation brush, and we will go in, which this is clean, it's just stained so badly. And I don't know why, because I don't ever use it. And I'm gonna go in with some of this on the back of my hand, and we'll try a brush. This brush is not, it's broken too. I hate foundation brushes. I do not know why. But we're gonna try. This is already leaving horrible streaks because it's such a thin formula. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, but it is streaking so bad. So this is just a no for me. I don't know. I don't feel like the coverage is any better with a brush, so I'm just going to continue with a sponge because it's just easier and it just looks better. I'm able to press it into my skin with a sponge, and I feel like that is what this foundation needs, is to be like pressed in. And I'm actually not having any problems with it right here on this side, so maybe it was just my skin being weird. So here's what we have so far. It actually looks really freaking beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't loving it at first. I was a little bit nervous. The color is a little bit light. Apparently somebody felt like that they needed to cut grass. It is like 50 degrees in the middle of winter, and they felt like they needed to cut the grass. So if you can hear that, I apologize, but I do want to get this done so I can wear this for a little while. So I'm actually going to use the Urban Decay. This is the Stay Naked concealer. I think it's gone, thank goodness. And I actually do like this concealer. I actually forgot I had it because I had so much crap shoved in the back of my vanities. So when I cleaned it out the other day, I remembered that I had this. So I've been wearing it again, and I actually do like this concealer. This is one of the concealers that I do really like. And for the rest of my face, I'm just going to go in with products that I know I love. So if there's anything weird, I'm gonna know that it is the foundation. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with some of the One Size powder. This is my favorite powder ever. It is so good. It is so beautiful. And just really blurring and pretty. And I'm just going to take that where I took the concealer, and then we are going to check and see what this foundation feels like before we decide whether or not we're going to set the rest of the face. Okay, so it is tacky still, so I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to jump off, do my eyebrows, do the rest of my under eyes, and then we will come back and see if this has dried down any, or if we're gonna have to powder it, because right now it's really tacky. So I wouldn't go in with any powder bronzer or anything over top of this, because it is very tacky and I think it would make my bronzer and stuff patchy. So we will finish that up and be right back. Okay, so we are back. I did my eyebrows, finished up my under eye, and I'm still very tacky. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is just one that I'm gonna have to set, at least in these areas where I'm going to blend powder on top of them. So I'm going to take my ME48 and I'm going to take a very small amount of that translucent powder, and I'm just going to start tapping that into my face, mostly just trying to focus it on the areas that I'm going to be blending powder on top of. So I'm going to go into my Becca Bronzed Bondi. This is the literal best bronzer ever, my favorite bronzer in the world. And I'm gonna go in with my my E4 from Morphe, and I'm just gonna start bronzing up the skin a little bit. Maybe I will like it a little bit more once we get a little bit of warmth back into it, because I'm very flat right now and boring. It already looks a little bit better. I think I'm going to go in with my Cover FX. This is my blush duo in Mojave Mauve, and I love these blush duos. And I'm going to go in with my Luxie 514. And my god, a lot came off. And I'm just going to dip into both sides. I don't remember it being that powdery for some reason. But it's so gorgeous. So I'm going to pop on some highlighter, finish up the eyes, and then we will be back to finish the foundation and talk about final. Okay, so we are back. I got the eyes finished up and some glow on, and this has been on for about an hour so far, so I'm not hating it, but I don't absolutely love it either. I'm excited to see how it like warms up to my skin. Honestly, my favorite time for foundation, most of the time, if they're gonna work out, is like a few hours in, when it really starts to warm up to my skin. So we will check back in a little bit. I have so much laundry to do today. We're not even gonna talk about it. So I will be doing that, wearing this throughout the day, just trying to get my house put together, and I will be back to check in just a little bit. Okay, so we are back. It has been 7 freaking hours, and I don't think I've ever loved a foundation more, if we're being honest. Like, I'm gonna give you up close and personal, because I feel like you really need to see this. It is exactly the same as 7 hours ago when I put it on, and I'm honestly shocked. I have never, and I mean never, had a foundation look this good on my skin after 7 hours. like I'm oily. I'm an oily skin person, so I usually have some sort of like wearing around here or like oil, and I have none of that. No oil, no wearing. This area has been giving me some issues lately, and it looked like it was going to try to give me some issues when I applied it. Flawless still. It's so beautiful. This definitely sat a lot better after it looked a lot better after it sat for a little while, but wow. I am incredibly impressed. I'm really curious to see if anybody else has tried this and had the same results as me, because like this is my new go-to. I could wear this, put this on, not have to worry about touching it up, not have to worry about doing anything to it. This is like go-to foundation. Not to mention, I could get this more sheer, so I could sheer this out. So this is going to be like perfect summer foundation. I'm going to get it in a shade darker as well. This will be fine because it looks fine now. For my winter time, I live in Texas, so I say winter because, I mean, it's mostly nice here all the time. But in my summer, I'm going to get a shade up in it, and oh my god, this is going to be like my new summer foundation. This is stunning. Highly recommend it. I think it was $30, I want to say, and oh my god. So I checked really quick, and this is $29, so for the price, I think it is so amazing. Even if it was a higher price tag, like 40, maybe even a little bit higher, maybe like up to 50, I would still pay for it because I really honestly, I think it is that good. So that is all for me today. If you like this type of video, give me a thumbs up before you leave and click that subscribe button. And leave me a comment down below letting me know if you have tested out this foundation, because my mind is completely blown and I need to know if everybody else is feeling the same way I am. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.